So today we're playing a Berserker, and our weapon of choice for today, the double axe along with the anvil. But we may also not allow our opponent to heal, while also attacking through their armor, so basically they have no way to defend themselves. Can we survive here? Are we going to fall short? Triple? Holy moly, that's a lot of poison. That's insane. Can we survive here though? But hey, check this run out and let me know what you think of this build. Okay, let's go and jump to some rank games with the Berserker and see just what I can do today. Okay, staff on sale, or broom I mean. On sale for 2 is kind of crazy. Also, whetstone on sale is really crazy as well. Let's take our water tusk since it's on sale as well. A pretty good shop for a first shop here. Spending 6 gold on 3 items is really awesome. Now we could get that shovel here. I don't exactly like this shovel to be honest, so I'm not going to be buying it here. Okay, healing herbs on sale is crazy too. We do have 5 gold here and I think I'm going to go shelter them. Which means we're going to have a setup to be like this instead. And yeah, we're going to be crafting up that shell totem with a shiny shell and a wooden sword here. Now I'm going to reserve the healing herbs, but I think we're just going to move on like this for right now. We definitely want our broom in our duffel bag here instead of our wooden sword because we want to increase the speed of a broom, because the broom will end up dealing more damage than the wooden sword. So overall, not looking too bad. I'm going to be getting this pyromancer. And overall, smashing here. We definitely got a lot of high value items in our first shop here. And we got our shell totem, which is going to be really awesome for us. We want the healing herbs to get that a little bit of a heal here. I'm going to take the stone. And I want to roll here. Okay, definitely want this big old banana. I definitely want this leather bag, so I'm going to have to sell that stone in favor of taking this big old banana because we are going to need that stamina. Because the stamina right now is about 1.3. And once we get in that battle rage, it's going to get a lot worse. So yeah, our whetstone right now doesn't actually affect our shell totem, so we're going to move it down here. And this should be a lot better. Targets our forging hammer and our broom, and so we are just going to be moving on. Now, we could potentially go for a magic staff build today since we have the broom. Potentially, we might actually move on to something else, maybe a hunger blade. But for right now, we're going to be creeping our staff with our shell totem here. It shouldn't be too bad overall, and smashing here, not too bad. Just pausing the video here very quickly, just to ask you to subscribe. It really helps me out. Thanks. Now let's get back to the video. And we'll see. Now we could move on to the axe here. The axe shell totem. Yeah, we're going to take the axe. We'll slot it in here for now. We'll change our banana into this position. We'll take the healing herbs. Because if we get a hunger blade, I'm going to make the transition from the axe into the hunger blade here. Also going to take the leather armor. We could also go for a double axe. So it's a nice little transition. It does mean we give up on our staff build though, but that should be okay. To be honest, this is just going to be a lot more damage for right now. It's getting damage this way, and it's healing damage with our shell totem. And also our shell totem keeps alive while our axe scales out that damage. So it's kind of a nice setup here. Only problem is it uses up a lot of stamina here. And overall, smashing here. So before we take the leather bag here, we're going to want to rotate our whole inventory into this position so we can actually fit it in for right now. I'm not going to plan to craft up that dragon scale armor here, which is typically what I do. Because leather armor, dragon scale armor is really strong with the berserker, but I'm going to keep it right now this way so our shell totem can stack up 1 to 2 in power here, depending on how much DPS your opponent has at the very beginning. Just increase your damage here significantly at the very beginning, because our axe right now should be doing a lot more damage than our opponents. And it's only going to scale even more here as well. However, our opponent does have a lot of sustain with Goobert here, but overall, smashing here. Now, we definitely got the double axe here. We also got the box of riches. So we could go for a shaman with the double axe here. So we're going to take the leather bag. We're going to say goodbye to the shell totem here. So we're definitely going to want that double axe. Now we're going to craft up that dragon scale armor. We definitely want the gloves as well, but we're going to craft up claws attack. We also want the box of riches. And I do want the capitulants. So honestly, a pretty insane shop for us here, to be quite honest. Now we're crafting up that double axe here. We could be in a lot of trouble. However, we do have a lot of damage, but our stamina is going to be a big problem here. But can we pass out this ranger? It's not looking like so. A shell totem keeping him alive here. And unfortunately, yeah, they managed to pass out here. So we got our double axe. That's going to be insanely awesome for us. We have our gloves here. We're going to sell this walrus tusk because we don't want to craft a claws attack anyway. We're going to move our gloves right now and we're going to add in our hats. And I want to roll. We could also go for Build Turn instead. We could also go for the dragon since on sale for 5 it's kind of crazy. We could go wolf emblem with the double axe, potentially. We're reserved for right now, but we'll just continue on like this. And we could also remove our forging hammer to increase the speed of our axe here. Yeah, I think we're going to do that just in case we come across someone stacking spikes, or have that shield here because our stamina is going to be ate up by their double axe here, because it does take up a lot of stamina, especially if increasing the speed of here as well. As you can see, we're already have stamina, but we just want to be hitting with our axe anyway to be scaling up that damage. However, it's not looking too good here for us. Yeah, unfortunately. We do need an eye lamp here because accuracy down is going to be a big problem for us as well. So we want this leather bag. We want to take this ruby egg. Now I'm going to roll here. Spike collar is kind of amazing here. So I'm going to sell some healing herbs in favor of taking the spike collar. I'm also going to increase our double axe here even further with that little chip topaz here. And yeah, I'm just going to move on like this for right now. We should get a big power spike once we get a ruby orb. It should be really, really awesome. It also increases the speed of our axe as well with 4 heats. Not crazy amount of increased speed, but it is increased speed all the same. It also reflects 2 debuffs, which is not too bad here. But so far, can we survive? We're going to begin a reaper here. We're constantly out of stamina. So unfortunately, falling short here again. So since we had the box of riches here, we kind of wanted to go with the shaman here. We could also go blacksmith. Blacksmith's really, really awesome. With the double axe here. We could take the anvil here, place it in here for right now. Now we only have 2 crafted items really. I think we are going to go anvil here. We're going to slot it in here for now. And once we get our dragon crafted up, we are literally going to have our dragon be an anvil. But for right now we do have to craft it up. We're also going to increase the speed of it here. We're also going to look for some gems here to craft up. Which should be really, really awesome as well. I'm going to roll here because we are going to be needing some different items here. We definitely want to craft this up. We could also take the boots to craft up as well. That is an easy craftable item. We'll take it and we'll roll here. Stamina sack is straight up amazing. We're going to have to take it here. Goodbye healing herbs. Goodbye whetstone. Let's go and craft up that dragon skin boots here. Now we're going to have to take our spike collar because the box of riches is going to be super important to get those gemstones. So we're going to roll here. Eye lamp is straight up too good not to take because our accuracy is going to be a big problem here. And yeah, we're going to move on. Now we should have a lot of flat damage. Our stamina consumption shouldn't be as much of a problem anymore. But we'll see. We do need a lot more crafted items. We are going to begin Dark Lantern, which is going to be inflicting or have that destroy ability. They actually haven't got a dark item here, so they haven't inflicted any debuffs on us. And so far, smashing here. Not too bad. Now we did get our ruby orb, which we can slot in here, but we do lose 1 crafted item. Is that going to be okay though? I think so. We also want to take another stamina sack here for sure. We're going to take our eye lamp to increase the accuracy of our double axe here. Should be insanely good for us. We're going to add in our spike collar. We could also take a stone or hard container here. Don't exactly want to. We could also take the prismatic orb here. But honestly, I'm going to take another leather armor for some damage mitigation. That should be really, really awesome for us. I'm also going to move this in this direction. So we can add in our box of riches in this position because I do want this flat ruby. I'm going to sell this little green gem to add that in. That should be amazing here. I'm going to sell our spike collar to buy a lump of coal, which is straight up craziness. Because we're going to get a burning coal here. With that, I'm going to roll once. Another eye lamp is going to have to be taken here. We could also take another pair of boots. But honestly, I don't exactly want another pair of boots here. So with that, let's go to move on. Can we survive now? Going to begin big bowl of treats here. So far, amazing here. Not too bad. So with that, we definitely want our eye lamp here. We would love to take that armor, but I don't think we can actually afford to take it right now. If it on sale is kind of nice here. We could also take the gemstone. We're going to take the gemstone. We're going to continue to roll here. Roll once more. We're going to have to settle for this fanny pack. That is for sure. We're going to sell 3 flames here, which is not super ideal, but we'll take it for right now. And with that, I actually kind of want to move our gloves into this position. I'm also going to slot this here so our dragon attacks faster. Our gloves are going to be awesome here. Don't want to craft up dragon claws, even though it is a crafted item. I'd love to fit in our eye lamp in this position, but we're going to be fitting in our gemstones here. What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to move our armor in here, so we're getting max value as of right now. However, we don't have space for a big old banana, so unfortunately we're going to have her set up like this. Yeah. Now we definitely want a cap discomfort here. That is just going to be straight amazing, so we're going to be taking that. And yeah, this should be really, really good, because now our dragon and our double axe here is going to be going turbo nuts, while the stamina consumption is not going to be too bad here. As you scale with damage, we have a lot of flat damage here. However, our opponent has a lot of damage mitigation and a lot of buff stacking, but smashing here, not too bad. We definitely want this cap discomforts. I also want this regular topaz to increase the speed of our double axe even more. Let's take our leather armor and roll once. I actually want to keep this for reducing our opponent's healing. Sell this little green gemstone to roll here. Now we could get rid of our box of riches in favor of adding in our eye lamp in here by switching this around like so. I think we're just going to roll on it like this. Now we do want another leather bag here in favor of fitting in some armor here as well. We have a lot of items I actually do want to add in, but not a whole lot of space for storage for. However, our opponent is dealing a lot of damage, but can we answer back? Yes, smashing here. Overall, awesome here. We've got a cap discomforts. Do we want any of these items? We could go for a molten spear. Don't exactly want to take it. We definitely need this leather bag. We could also go for a prismatic orb here. Is that anything we actually want? It is on sale for 6. We could stack our buffs. I don't think it's going to be as valuable though. So I'm going to roll. We could also go for vampiric armor here. For a lot more armor, we could also get another eye lamp here. Well, to be honest, I'm going to move our whole setup around just a little bit again. Because right now, we're going to move this armor down here. We're going to add in this eye lamp as well in this position. We're going to move our helmet in here. We're going to add this in here. That should be straight up awesome. That's going to be perfect. Now I'd love another eye lamp here for scaling damage on our double axe as well, but I don't think we can afford to take it right now. We'll add in our box of riches. Let's add in a flame. Let's add this in to our double axe here for that chance to attack health directly. It's not turbo insane, but we'll settle for that. We'll also add this in for a bit of lifesteal. So with that, I'm going to continue to roll here. We could take this to attack through armor as well. I think we are going to take it, just to counter any builds that have block. Now, it's not turbo insane, but we're going to continue to roll here. Definitely want another stamina sack. Now, right now, we could take another corrupted crystal here, because right now that is 20% reduced healing, 35% total, 65% reduced healing. We could take another helmet to reduce that even further here. If you get that extra helmet here, that is going to be 95% reduced healing. So yeah, we're definitely going to take it. Looking for a cap resilience. If you find it, it's going to be extremely good for us. But so far, shouldn't be too bad. Now, our opponent is scaling up block here, so these two little sapphires here could potentially help us out quite significantly here. And yeah, we tagged through the armor. So smashing here. Let's take our stamina sack. Let's add it in here for now. Let's take our corrupted crystal. Let's go ahead and continue to roll. Another eye lamp here. We could have had 700 million of them, but don't exactly want to. Now we could just take this. That would literally reduce our opponent's healing. It's not quite the 30% reduced healing. It also doesn't allow us to reduce that damage for the first 5 seconds. It also doesn't nullify our opponent's buffs. But right now, it's just going to be a lot of healing damage or healing reduction. So we're sitting at about 60% in our armor alone, 60% and 90% overall, which should be amazing. So I'm going to be selling that corrupted crystal because I don't want to craft up a cap discomforts here. Now I do want to gamble, take this, and we're going to see what it is, what it will be good for us here. Actually, is there an amulet that's actually that good for us here? Because the amulet of life here is probably the one I kind of want to get here. Amulet of energy allows our axe to scale up a bit faster here. Actually, definitely not worth taking here because the amulet of alchemy here I'm going to be selling straight away. The amulet of wilds here, we don't want to stack spikes. Now we do get a pet, we can trigger a ruby orb here if we actually want to. So I'm not going to take it here. I'm going to continue to roll. We could take more lifesteal. Well, to be honest, yeah, I'm going to add this in here for right now, so we can actually get that lifesteal crafted up. Let's go ahead and roll. A perfect ruby is kind of crazy here. Yeah, we're definitely going to take this. A lifesteal, 30% per hits on our double axe here is kind of nuts. I'm not going to lie, there's going to be a lot of healing. And so far, can we beat down this other berserker running a Anvil as well. Yeah, smashing here. Now, if our opponent did have a Falcon Blade here, this could have been a different story because that would have been a lot of damage. But we're actually dealing 54 DPS. No, our Rufus actually not dealing a whole lot of damage here. It's only 12, but it's a little bit of extra damage here. Let's go ahead and continue on. We do have 4 lives left. We do have 5 rounds to go. So can we survive here? We still have our leather armor in our bag. Not using it, which is not super good. Could also take another pair of gloves here, because we could move our setup around just a little bit here and increase our double axe even more if you actually want to here. Well, I think right now we're definitely going to get that lifesteal here. So right now we should have a crazy amount of lifesteal. Now it does mean we still can't fit in our armor. It's not super ideal, but it is what it is. We still have to craft it up, which is not super fantastic for us right now. So yeah, we're not going to take the gloves. We're just going to move on. Now we could get gloves of power, which could be kind of awesome actually, because the faster we attack with a double axe, the more damage it deals. Our opponent is trying to burst us down here super fast. And unfortunately, yeah, they managed to burst us down here. It's unfortunate, it is what it is, and we are definitely going to be taking this. And that should be 100% reduced healing right now, which should be amazing. Now we're going to take tiny little storage here, because we are going to be increasing. Because we're going to be fitting in this leather armor for right now. We just need that extra storage to craft it up into a dragon scale armor. Here's any items we actually want here. Do we want the flutes? Do we want King's Crown here to protect our buffs? We're not really relying on buffs, so not so much. We could generate that mana. Actually, let's take it for right now. Let's go ahead and roll. Okay, we'll take Fanny back for right now. And I do want to craft up the dragon scale armor. Now, do we want the box of riches here anymore? I kind of want to look for another... look for another perfect gem if we can. I'm going to sell this flames or roll once. We could take a mana orb here for our King's Crown here. Or Glowing Crown, I mean. We can't exactly fit it in for right now. I'm going to preserve the mana orb for right now, just in case we need that mana, because this is a slow way to get that mana here. Now, can we take on the Pyromancer? They are going to be inflicting a lot of blind on us. Also going to reduce our healing here, but we'll see. We get that invulnerability. We've stacked up a lot of blinds, and unfortunately, yeah, still crazy strong here. A lot of DPS here. Our accuracy still 35%, even with 2 eye lamps here, which is insane. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and continue on. Probably should have took our points and ran, but we got our second dragon scale armor after all this time, which is straight amazing here. We also want to get rid of this banana in this position for another crafted item, because we definitely need that value here. So I'm going to take the mana orb. I'm also going to take this little bit of extra storage. I'm going to roll here. Prismatic orb is not exactly what I want. Let's keep going. And I will take this to craft up into a better blue crystal here. I'm going to move this into that slot. That should be awesome for us. We're also going to move this Fanny back into this position, so our little dragon attacks a little bit faster. We're also going to add in our big old banana in here. We're going to add in our King's Crown in this position. That should be really awesome for us. Let's add in this for right now. And yeah, that should be overall better here. And we'll see. Can we survive here? Are we going to fall short? Triple? Holy moly, that's a lot of poison. That's insane. Can we survive here though? We do have that battle edge. And overall, attacking through armor here. Smashing here, allowing us to win. Countering that armor build. Not too bad. But that was an insane amount of poison second. Death's Eye is insanely broken with the poison ivy here, because this literally every time you stack 1 spike, it's doubled from the Death's Eye here. So 1 spike for them was literally, it is 4 poison. Which kind of crazy. And with each Death's Eye, it adds an extra 2. Because it's double on it every time. It's not 2, 4, 8, 16. It's not 1 spike for 16 poison. It's basically 1 spike inflicting 8 poison off the get-go. Which is straight craziness. However, the cap of discomfort here played a big part, because it did nullify a lot of their spike generation. But overall, not too bad here. We managed to survive here. We can continue on. Now, what items do we actually want to take here? I'm going to take this little chipped emerald just to add in for right now. We're going to roll. We're going to take another one here to make sure our opponent never heals. It's going to be overkill, but we're going to take it anyway. Let's continue to roll here. We want another King's Crown, actually. Let's add in our little blue gemstone for right now. Now it's not super great because it is only a little one here. Let's continue to roll. Another mana orb could be kind of nice. Do we just settle for a little bit of storage here? I think we do. We could get rid of a Ruby Whelp in favor of taking the fancy fencing rapier. So should we get rid of a Ruby Whelp in favor of taking this fancy fencing rapier? Will be a hell of a lot more damage for us. Can we afford our stamina away? Well, right now we're going to sell our forging hammer. We don't exactly need it anymore. We'll sell you too. If we do that, we do need a crafted item in this position. So we could take you. We could also add in our armor down here. Actually, instead, that would be just as good, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to be taking the fancy fencing rapier. Now we could keep our dragon. We're going to sell 2 flames here to roll. Let's see what else we can get here. Well, to be honest, we can add in our dragon in this position. We can add in our crown in here. And yeah, this is looking pretty good. So with that, we're going to move on and we're going to see how this is going to go. Now our stamina could be a huge issue here. We'll see 1.1, 0.5, so it's not too bad overall. Especially with our topazes here. Our stamina is looking pretty good. We could have a lot of damage overall. It should be amazingly smashing here. Yeah, for sure. Also, staff on healing. With reducing all their healing here. We definitely countered them. Let's go ahead and check how much healing they've done. Literally 0. But overall, smashing here. Really, really awesome. Now, what else can we take here? Is there anything else we actually want to grab here? Well, let's go ahead and roll. Don't exactly want any of these items here. We could take another glowing crown here. Honestly, don't exactly want that here. So we're gonna roll. Now we could have actually just crafted King's Crown to get a better value on our gemstones, but honestly, it's not super awesome for us right now. Okay, I'll definitely take a leather bag for right now for a little bit of extra storage. And I might take a spike collar for longer time in that battle right here. Yeah. If I want to roll then, we could take a prismatic orb here. Don't exactly want that either. Let's sell this little green gemstone to roll here. And with that, I think that's going to be our final setup. Now we should sell our box of riches here because we don't exactly need it anymore. We'll sell it and we'll roll here. Overtinger would have been nice, but honestly our stamina hasn't been too bad here. Shield Valor on sale for 6 is kind of straight craziness. So I was debating on whether to take the Shield of Valor here, but I don't exactly want to take it. So I think we're going to sell 1 flame to roll once more. And yeah, this is going to be final setup. Now, honestly, has been kind of awesome. It did fall short a little bit here, but adding in the fancy fencing rapier added a lot more damage to our builds. And also reducing our opponent's healing here, while also having the blue sapphires. Now the blue sapphires, if we had a perfect one, would be insanely awesome for us. But we'll settle for these, because then we have that chance to attack life directly. Which should be insanely awesome, because if they can't heal, and if they're stacking up armor, we can attack them directly. Also increasing the speed of our double axe here, allowing us to have a second weapon in a straight up craziness. So let's go ahead and see, can we survive here? We do have our dragon as well, which is not too bad. We are going to begin a dragon pyromancer. They're going to be doing a lot of damage to us. However, can we survive? We get a bat rage and invulnerability at the same time. And overall, smashing here. But just a well-rounded, put-together build by having a lot of damage with our double axe, our fancy fencing rapier. That life down, that invulnerability came in clutch. So overall, not too bad. Now we went overkill on the purple amethyst here. We definitely just didn't want to run the heal up here. Because if we can't heal and if we attack them directly, we'll straight up just win with our damage here. But overall, we did survive with 2 lives left here. Let's go ahead and see how much rank points we got here. Plus 11, ranked us up quite a bit here. Extremely awesome for us. But anyways, gonna leave it here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. And I hope to keep a lookout for the next one. See you next time.